everybody, and welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns. Wait for it, DLC edition. Don't know why I do that, but I've done it twice now, so now it has to be done in every video. Here's a pet for the Charlie girl.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Those of you who have been following the entire series will have known it is time to talk to Eddie Brock and hang out with somebody potentially tonight. But first we gotta talk to Eddie Brock, and that's the thing we gotta do. And then you know that it might very well be Morbin time later in this episode as we start our Morbius journey. The man himself, Michael Moore. Why is he waving at me? Let's talk to Eddie Brock.
Eddie, what is wrong?
You've been so busy. I haven't processed what I did under Lilith's control. Guess my sins are still catching up to me.
That doesn't matter anymore, Eddie.
Anything Lilith forced you to do was not your doing. You were blameless.
Well, the people I hurt don't have the luxury of walking away from what I did to them. So why should I? I've killed before. I can't pretend I'm above that, but I try to only take a life if it means I'm saving another. And Lilith threw all that out the window.
You see your victims' faces when you sleep?
The worst of the faces I don't remember. I get flashes of memories, like corrupted videos on repeat. I see parts of what happened, but the details are lost.
My mother did not send you to care for orphans. Consider your lack of memory a gift.
A gift? Huh. Maybe you're right. Problem is, I'm never gonna know. Anyway, thanks for checking in. And don't worry too much about me. I'm gonna stick around and do what needs doing.
I know you will.
I may have lost a step, but I promise you this. Lilith will regret she ever got into our heads.
Cool, thanks for the 2 dark points. So we can hang out with, like, Wanda Maximoff, Mr. Poole, Eddie Brock, or Spider-Man. Spider-Man's almost a 5. I think maybe we'll just use this opportunity to nudge him all the way over to 5. I think he would like probably deep conversation more than anything here. Either that or playing cards. So I'm gonna probably, let's go deep conversation. I think I've done this one before with him, actually.
Whoa. I just realized we're nearly the same age. It's kind of blowing my mind.
Why?
In my head, you're ancient. No offense. But you've actually lived fewer years than I have. So, are you one of the kids? Or the second oldest adult? I don't know how to treat you.
I am glad you brought this up. I am unhappy with how you have treated me.
Oh man, was it the ancient thing? Because...
As your elder, I expect breakfast delivered daily outside my room.
I'm not the best cook, but...
I expect you to launder my battle garb after every mission.
There's a washing machine? Magic said we had to use the creek.
And walk Charlie twice a day. Do not touch her waist, for its hellish nature will make your hair fall out.
Okay, you're definitely one of the kids. That's an impressively straight face.
We're gonna give him his own comic book. So again, love the activity. Conversation was fine, and he loved the legendary gift. So he's gonna level up tomorrow. We're gonna finish off Spider-Man, which is pretty cool. We got 19 experience from that, and we only needed, like, I don't know, 5. This is probably going to be nothing. Oh,
I have a
dang
theory.
it! Whoops, it was something.
Go for it.
The Prince of Darkness will never share his throne. He made promises to Sin, of what I do not know. Gained her trust and her Hydra loyalists. But it won't be long before he disposes of her.
Yeah, I can't imagine Dracula sharing his throne. And Sin would never provide troops without a promise of greater power. One of them would have to go. Whatever the actual reason, the outcome is always expand the power of new breed vampires. Let's focus on what we know. Putting aside that you came face to face with actual Dracula, I did the math on how many potential vampires you destroyed in that Hemalisk hive. That place could have generated half the city's police force per week. New York would turn into a feeding ground.
As Robbie would say, we crashed it.
He might say something slightly different, but yeah, aside from dealing with the devil, I'd say we came out ahead.
I support Peter's choice. Somehow we beat the devil.
I doubt it happens often. Still, I have this feeling in the pit of my stomach. Doesn't feel like a clean win, you know?
Yes, I know.
Anything else on your mind?
No. Oh, I guess about Dracula. He's like a vampire, right? That's pretty cool. Okay, bye-bye. Alright. And she wants to talk again, but she doesn't really. And now we are free to go to bed after we open this treasure chest for free. Alright. Let's go to bed. Tomorrow we finish off Spider-Man's friendship. Pretty exciting stuff. Let's end a friendship. Go to the super link. I'm sure there's another button I can push. Let's meet in the chapel, Mr. Spider-Man.
Just two BSFs spending time together.
What is a BSF?
Best Spider-Man friend, which is yours truly. I mean, I don't want to presume or anything, but I think our trust and acceptance levels are, like, off the charts. Cranked up to 11, right?
Uh-oh.
Bold of you to assume I do not already have a best spider friend.
Really?
Yes, a good kid with pretty outrageous ideas, but he cares deeply for his friends.
Sounds like a cool guy. Maybe we can hang out sometime.
Peter, it is you.
Oh, yeah, of course. I got that. Was totally confident about that. So, now that we're like BFFs and all, I'm ready to hear it. What's the verdict? Give it to me straight. I can handle it. No hard feelings.
I am sorry, Peter, but...
Oh, don't be. I understand. You don't have to explain anything. It was just an honor to be nominated.
No, I meant I am sorry. I do not know what you are talking about.
Oh, right. I need to remember to say all the words. I followed your advice, got more in touch with my darker side, stopped just short of wearing all black. Didn't want to steal Eddie's look. If you're wondering who left the empty milk carton in the fridge, it was me.
Oh my god.
So what do you think? Is there a place for me in the Suns after this whole apocalypse scenario is over?
You're already a midnight sun.
I do not know what to say, Peter, except... Welcome to the Suns.
Are you serious? Are you being serious right now? Wait until I tell Robbie this is absolutely the best day ever!
Do not get too excited, Peter. You are a sun now, a hero of darkness. You must act accordingly.
Right, makes sense. I'll try to handle this more like Blade or Magic. Ultra chill and disaffected. Okay, let's start this over. Tell me I'm part of the Suns again.
Peter, you are a midnight sun.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Holy crap, I'm a midnight sun! Hey, Robbie, I have news for you! I'm a sun!
I will leave you to spread the good news then.
Thank you so much, Hunter. I'm so freaking happy I can hug you right now.
I do not do hugs, but perhaps Robbie does.
Only one way to find out.
We didn't animate anybody's arms moving upward, so... What was it? Oh, so, okay, we can go ahead and do his cool mission for whatever his power is. Oh look, ebony, but also a chest. I don't know why I open these other than sometimes they got money in them. Ebony, are you here? Can I praise
You are
you?
a cute
All
little
hero
shapeshifter,
injuries
are you not?
healed. Thank you. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure if anybody was injured, but if they were, they're now healed. Bruce Banner? What happens when you're backed into a corner, Hunter? Do you stick to your training or do you improvise? We can get a Hulk upgraded ability or a Hulk modded ability. I'm gonna go upgraded.
Hunter, how goes
Mighty Blow for 1,000,000,000 damage. Pretty cool. Alright, let's grab an orb. We're gonna need new gifts. Let's go ahead and buy all these books. I'm sure they're gonna be very helpful. Okay. What do we have in here? Nobody and nothing. Cool. So let's go ahead and do some research. Oh, we got the library! Wait. That's not that word. We got the laboratory. What's better, faster, stronger? Okay, so a new Morbius mission. So complete 3 missions with Venom. We get something for doing that, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna analyze a gamma coil. There's nothing we're actually looking for. We're kind of... I'm not gonna say we're done using Venom, but like, we finished his mission. So maybe we're kind of done using Venom, but we don't have this card, so we'll take it. And what is this? We don't have that card either, so I guess we'll take it. 2 new cards for us. Pretty cool. We can upgrade the forge. I'm kind of low on money though, but let's purchase secondary stat modifications for heroes. Don't know what that means, but here's the laboratory. We have purchased it. Oh, and we can do Spider-Man's challenge. So let's go ahead and try that. I'm gonna cough, so I'm gonna mute real quick. The air has gotten cold, and it's really triggered my asthma. So that's pretty fun, pretty cool for me. Really love that. It only really affects when I talk a lot, which is like 90% of this gig. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty fun for me. Why is it loading so slowly? I guess I'll use this time to address something that happened in the previous video. Like the last 10 minutes of it was super choppy and weird, and I don't know why that happened. So I apologize for that, and there was no way to fix it. I'm hoping it never happens again. So if it happens, I'm sorry. If it doesn't happen, well, hey, look, we did it. We fixed the world. And now, a Spider-Man challenge. Defeat the Incarnation of Memory to acquire the Infernal Spider ability card. So let's check out what we got. Opportunist. The next 2 environmental attacks cause 0 heroism plus 2 moves. Special delivery, forceful knockback towards Spider-Man on KO. Plus 1 move. So like I see 2 here and I guess 2 there. Oh, they only do 10 damage. Yikes. Only 10 damage? Are we serious? I'm just gonna try some things. So we gotta like move here first. And then do a pushy push. And we gotta kill that guy. Okay. So that did 20. I got 1 more move. I kind of want to go over here and push this guy into that guy. And I did another 20. So he's got 30 left. So that did 10. And more importantly, it gave me another move. So that I can potentially move here and knock this guy into a wall. Well, okay, it's not, I don't need to move. Okay, this was super easy. So he's dead and we get the Infernal Spider card. It's a crystal. What's this? The next 3 cards are free exhaust. Does it draw 3 cards? Okay, it does. This does 20. And then this does 10. And then this does 10. Okay, that was the easiest challenge that we've ever had so far. I don't know if it's just because I'm really in tune with Spider-Man and like getting his attacks and stuff, but that was like bone-crushingly easy. Infernal Spider is just okay. It's an okay card. I'm not gonna lie and say like it's really good. I guess it would be good to like, you could maybe strengthen an opportunist for free and then just run around kicking things into enemies. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, Spider-Man is our full-fledged friend, super friend. He can turn into a bucket of water. Charlie, were you here before?
Hello, my sweet girl.
I don't think you were. We'll check this out. I don't exactly understand this. Morbius's laboratory allows heroes to purchase modifications to their secondary stats. A new random set of modifications will become available every few days.
An apple a day.
Okay, so like you could raise somebody's resilience, power, resilience, or resilience. Okay, so it's just like a boost. Oh, but you lose something. It's a trade. So it's interesting. Well, that's cool. I probably will never use it between you and me. Because that looks like it requires a little more thinking than I'm willing to do for this video game. And that's just the way it is. Alright, so we get increased knockback strength and some friendship XP. Something that is doing some crazy noises in the background. So the grim reality is that we no longer have anybody really close to leveling up. So I'm gonna give this to Morbio, because he's gonna level up pretty soon. So that's fun. I don't think I have any cards I really want to upgrade.
I'm still waiting for someone to take this.
So sorry. I have new intel to decrypt. I'm sorry. I didn't recognize your speech bubble. I thought it was just the background.
You know, you should consider getting yourself a nice cloak.
I don't need a cloak.
Really? Why?
A good cloak adds so much gravitas to your presence. It commands respect and exudes authority. Plus, it's very comfortable, assuming you choose a good fabric, of course.
You are urging me to wear a cloak, telling me how great it is, yet I do not see anyone else in the Abbey wearing a cloak.
Patience. They'll come around.
Do you have many cloaks, or just the one?
Oh, I had many. Have many. Unfortunately, most are still locked away in the sanctum, so I have only one now.
It seems to have served you well.
Yes. Yes, it has. Let me know if you have other cloak-related questions. I'll be around.
That was super necessary. We're gonna decrypt some intel.
I don't say this. Central is ready to work.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
This won't take long. Fascinating info here. And by fascinating, I mean
Into the
I wanna blast
spider
these creeps
hearse?
to the
That's
moon.
pretty fast, pretty great. So we won't send
Yeah,
Morbius.
send
This
him
is a Dr. Iron Man, but he's way too low level. So whoops. But we can send anybody on this into the spider hearse mission. They would get an
If
upgraded
we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience.
upgraded
I think
ability
we're past
common,
that.
so it's kinda not even really worth it. I'm gonna send Cappy Marvel on it, why not?
I think I can
And
handle
then
that.
sorry Iron Man, I can't afford to raise
I'm
you to
here if
level
you need me.
25 real quick. Hey look, she's on fire. Alright, so if that's everything, just taking one last look around for orbs, like this one. I believe we have to do a general mission, and I kinda wanna do it for money. The Morbius mission is available, but the problem is I need to do a mission with Captain America and Scarlet Witch. So let's just choose her mission. And we're gonna be Captain America, myself, Scarlet Witch. I could try to do one of the people I need their stuff, like research thing from, but I'd rather just bring myself. So we're just gonna do this real quick, get this ask out of the way, because I failed Captain America, one of his requests, and I feel bad about it. So we gotta make good on that. Alright, we gotta destroy a device. They'll go stronger each turn, so we gotta
We've seen
really
what those
destroy
grid
this
charges can
device.
do. You can't allow Hydra to detonate them here.
Alright. Oh, keycard. Delay enemy reinforcements. Everybody's targeting me. Fully charged. And popular. Adaptive.
Just
I know what
focus
these
on
things
destroying
mean.
the charges.
I've
Hydra
played
has
this
enough
game
war
for so
bodies
many
to
hours.
overwhelm you eventually.
Let's
is that all?
start. Do we have a knockback attack? Because I want to blow that up, but I also want to push somebody into it. Not quite. That is my only knockback attack for this turn? This has knockback on it. I'm okay with this. So we don't get the benefit for knocking anybody out, but it's a good damagey damn hit. That's an official term, you can look it up on any encyclopedia. A damaging damn hit is a hit that does a lot of good damage. But the cool thing is now we can quick toss somebody into somebody and like just straight up murder. So we saved the quick card to do that. And so we got the card play refunded. So now we can do this for free. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some extra supplies for free. It was a blueprint, and so it wasn't really worth it. We could kill 2 things and get rid of his shield and put damage on him. I kind of like that. So I think we're gonna do it because it kills 2 things.
That's an interesting technique.
So that's pretty cool. We got 1 card play left. We could Hexbolt that guy just to get Hexbolt going and kill. It doesn't kill him. Never mind. And we have to not lose focus. We are trying to destroy these machines. So I think I'm gonna see what happens when we mind bend this dude. Does he attack the machine himself? Or does he go find an enemy? I'm doing science. He attacks an enemy. That's fine too. Alright, so we've got to move. We've got a jump pad too, which is pretty fun. And we can blow this up and kill a dog. Or we could kill a dog probably with a rock. I think I want to save the chargey charge. So let's kill a dog with a rock. 4 more heroism left in the turn. And we haven't used our move yet, so we can probably just get away with using our move with Captain America to kill these 2 dogs.
Remember that.
And then, honestly, Scarlet Witch cannot do that. Never mind. There's got to be a way to kill this guy. I think we're going to discard for an extra move. So let's discard Hexbolt. So I want to put, I think, Captain America in position where he can use this jump pad to kill the duplicator, because I don't want him to duplicate the shield guy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So now there's only 1 enemy left on the field. Doing damage to Captain America is silly, and we should not be doing that with our turn. So I think I'm gonna call that a turn. We're gonna, okay. I know the reinforcements get stronger every turn, so we gotta start putting damage on the devices. He can only defend 1 device a turn. So we gotta use our cards we get to destroy. Unfortunately, hero combos... Okay. Unfortunately, hero combos can't be used on devices, right? I hate that. Let's Wrath first.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
I think we're gonna hero combo this guy and just kill him.
We will erase the very memory.
So he dies. I get the wound, I understand that. Refund a card play. Quick toss a dog into a container.
Now that was something.
We can use our move freely this turn. Chaos Field isn't going to do much. Let's go ahead and toss that. Let's go ahead and toss that. Deadly Ground is okay. I'm gonna Merciless this. I leveled up.
How invigorating.
We're gonna delay reinforcements a turn. So, redraw Chaos Field. And then... I guess we'll Deadly Ground. Okay, we did get something useful here. Alright, so we'll be able to blow up one of the containers.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
And now we'll be able to focus all of our efforts next turn on this other container. There's no reinforcements this turn, so it'll just be us.
Over the years, Lilith's disciples have come in many forms.
So it's literally just throwing attacks at something that can't fight back or be affected by knockback. So let's just go with our higher damage attacks.
I'm on it. Nice armor.
And then we'll slash it for the final hit. And then that is the entire mission.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will
If this
fail
isn't
me
3 stars, the video game just doesn't like me as a person.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Yeah, okay. That's the best anyone could have ever done. And hopefully this satisfies the condition for sending Scarlet Witch and Captain America on a mission together, which we were doing to help a hero. Somebody wants to talk? Return to Wanda, or is that Wanda? Okay, yeah, so we did the thing we wanted to do.
Anything I can do to stop
We can
Lilith
complete our
is the
request.
Awesome. Thanks.
We get Hunter Power and a bonus. And that's all they wrote for this evening. There's nothing else, no hangouts or anything we can do. Just a general mission. Alright, so I'm gonna go to bed, and then, you know what tomorrow is, folks? Tomorrow we start Morbin time, where we do Morbius missions. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick, so I'll be right back. Hold on to your hats. Alright. So we got a further level of Spider-Man. Sure, that's cool. I'm okay with it. And nobody else wants to talk to me. We gotta help a hero for Bruce Banner. Complete the threat room with Bruce Banner. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be doing that.
I'm trying to take things slow.
I don't know what that entails. I built it just to build everything, but that's fine. Doesn't get in the way
I have some words to contribute.
of our daily affirmations.
It's not much.
Okay, we got the
but I
Whisper
have managed to
Web.
locate a
I don't
few
really know what it
details.
does. We can also get a Symbiote Bomb. So, we'll research that as well. And do some Gamma Coil analysis. I think we got all their cards, but in case we haven't, here we go.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Yeah, we got all their cards. Really like Wrath, so I'll take Wrath. Actually, wait, never mind. Let's take Hex Field. And Hex Bolt. Why not? Cool. We got some research going. We're gonna need some money soon, but whatever. Because I keep wanting to train people, because it's a good way to get friendship XP. Looks like Peter's gonna want to talk soon. But first, let's do our training first. Everybody's out here having fun. 1 Gamma Coil reroll and 10 willpower. Alright, so Wolverine's kinda close to 4. Iron Man is in the dumpster with nothing. Deadpool's at 2. Storm's at 0. Guess we'll do some X-Man stuff. That's cool. Alright, yeah, I don't think there's really anything I want to
Back again.
upgrade.
Do your thing.
Let's go talk to Spidey.
Funny how personal this hero business can become, huh, Hunter? I mean, you're hunting your mom, Eddie's being Betty again. My favorite professor became a giant sewer lizard. My boss's son was a space werewolf.
Space werewolf?
I even knew a doctor that accidentally turned himself into a vampire.
We know about Morbius. He's here.
Powers such as theirs would be helpful in our war against Lilith.
Yeah, they're not really what I'd call team players. Unless they're forming a secret society to kill me, I guess. Or joining up with your mother to eat all our brains. Yeesh. Neighborhood sure is starting to feel a bit more unfriendly these days. Thankfully, I have May and MJ in my life to remind me what I'm fighting for. Speaking of, better go check in. You wouldn't happen to know the time difference between Queens and, well, wherever we are?
I do not know what a time difference is.
Oh, cool. What is our Dark Hero balance at these days? 51. We're getting there. We'll never get there. What? Photo frame? For free? What am I doing? Hero hop completed and a war room upgrade is available. She gets photon beam. Cool. Can't do anything there. We can't buy and upgrade the Whisper Web. Sure. That's now a thing that we own. And we're officially out of money. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna... Okay, so I believe the threat room is over here. Enter Limbo to face 3 waves of Solace with a single hero. Alright, so we're gonna go in with Hulk. And we're gonna have fun with it. this is to do a help a hero request. Hulk wanted to go to the threat room. So that is what we are doing. In case anybody is confused. Don't be confused. I'm here to explain. Survive against the enemy threat for 3 turns. Combat items may be used but will not be permanently consumed.
Friends are winning.
So Hulk doesn't have quick attacks. Oh, World Breaker would be good, but I would have to get all the way up to 6. So we can smash. Oh, the thing about these guys is they refund. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and use our 1 heroism we got to explode a bunch of people. And we'll push this. Oh, I don't want him to die from environmental attacks. I just want him to be a little bit weaker. So we'll do a push there. So then now we can smash and get a card replay and a new card. Mighty Blow. So now we can just start kind of killing folk. I guess we'll challenging Roar. And get like all of the rage in the world. So we've got 1 billion rage. We can Mighty Blow somebody to death. Hold on. We should Mighty Blow somebody who can then take out somebody else. Get a new card and a card replay. We got a ton of cards and that's cool. So this just straight up kills a guy.
Shouldn't fight with Hulk.
I think we're out of people we can... Oh, nope, we're not out of people we can kill easily.
You stay down.
Challenging Roar gives 2, which would allow us to Mighty Blow someone else. So I guess we'll use 1 more Challenging Roar. So now we can like Mighty Blow this person over there, take out a minion in the process.
Don't try again.
And that does give us a new smash. So I'm gonna go ahead and smash this guy. And just stun him, and then I'm probably gonna end my turn. So Hulk should have counter. So he's gonna take a bunch of damage, but he's also gonna kill a bunch of things.
Hulk went easy. Smash complete. You quit now. Hulk will not stop. You lose.
And that's pretty cool. So there are... Okay, that's a lot of peeps. We could always angry... It consumes all my rage to recover 1,000 health. Which is a lot. It's too much health. honestly, if yeah. I guess let's start out by smashing this guy. Get a card play and a card.
Talk went easy.
So now we can Challenging War, World Breaker, which I think is probably pretty good. That just kills everything on the field, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and do that.
You quit now.
And then I'm gonna always angry to full health.
Talk ready to smash.
Alright, so we no longer have any rage. But we have a challenging roar to start the turn off with.
Talk likes chances.
So we'll challenging roar to start the turn, fill up our rage meter. And then we'll be able to seismic slam these 4 guys to death.
You stay up.
We'll replay our card, we'll get a bunch of cards. We can smash people almost to death. And because they're the soulless, they've become quick. So that's pretty cool. Oh, this one's a high. This one became critical, so now I can take out that guy.
Talk got one.
And then final smash. And then yeah, okay, that was the threat level.
Why try to
That was easy.
fight?
All right. So it's like a good training ground to like test out kind of what like your card flow should be. Like those soulless enemies are kind of the best because like it lets you get an engine going. So if you've got a character like Hulk, it's like you can get your engine firing on all cylinders and then test it out on a bunch of different enemies. Obviously I had World Breaker, so that kind of breaks the level just a little bit. I don't know. There's an achievement for doing that threat room like 2 more times. But I don't really see me doing that. Or maybe we will just like clean it up one day. But for now we can complete our quest. Because we get a critical damage increase and then he gets an upgraded card. And now we'll start with, well guys, it's Morbin time. Let's Morb. In New York City. Time to Morb. Play 3 attack abilities. Well, I guess that's gonna happen, so I'll go ahead and take that challenge.
Now that the Hydra vampires have my prototype sample, I've no doubt they'll attempt to create their own sunlight serum.
Mass produce it, more like.
But where would Hydra vampires go to mass produce sunlight serum?
Somewhere familiar to them.
How about a Hydra facility that makes the gamma goop they put in their blood?
Yes, I'm going to go with exactly like that.
How about one sending a distress signal about a vampire invasion? Might be a good place to start.
Spider-Man, you could come with it. Oh, we get to pick somebody? Oh. Spider-Man makes the most sense. But this could be an opportunity to maybe get some friendship going on somebody who's like, I kind of want to bring Blade. Because it's vampires. We're bringing Blade. This, I mean, come on. I like Blade. It's gonna make me walk to the portal, isn't it? Yeah.
Mass production of my prototypes.
I do have to wonder why they put this in the game. Because it's not like it hides. Maybe like if you listen to all of the audio, it hides the loading screens, but I guess I just don't. Alright, we're in the mission.
Has Hydra turned upon itself?
No, this is biology. It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Oh, but not mine. I differ on a biological level.
Relax. It was a joke.
Oh, it's Sin.
Sin. I should have known you were behind this.
Hold them off. We need more time. Go. Feed upon them. Let their veins bleed rivers.
Ah, so it's a recover data hack. Okay. So that should be interesting. We're gonna protect the server and hack terminals.
At the very least, we can slow
We've been
their
here
efforts
before.
to reproduce the serum.
But we need to protect the server to access the data ourselves.
Alright, so we've done this before. It should be fun. Everybody's vulnerable for this first turn. That should be fun as well.
What are you waiting for?
Alright, so he's got the first...
They're intent on attacking
Oh,
the
no, no.
server.
Oh, okay.
We must
Protect the
stop
server.
them.
Yeah, I know. I know! Alright. I want to start taking out enemies first, though. So we'll do a quick kill here.
This won't take They cannot possibly match your strength.
That's the end of the quicks. I don't need Dark Heal on the first turn. We did not get a quick card. Do I have a thing that like lets me draw a quick card? It is not equipped. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Hero combo, not what I need on the first turn. Quick Slash, however, is real good. Because then I could do something like this. Now, some of these might turn into vampires when they die.
You were too weak
Like
for
this man right here. But that's okay because we can push. So close to killing that man. So let's not push yet. Hold on. So we will hack a data terminal. Who would it be funniest? Probably the vampire will hack the data terminal because I think of the options I have, that'll be the funniest. Yeah, he's mean mugging that laptop. Alright, we got 2 more card plays. No more quick, however. And no more redraws. We can get this vampire to attack his friend. That was a weird one. I'm gonna use this to blow up these 2 minions who are going to attack the server.
It's too late for you.
That's just cool. Don't care who you are. Then we're gonna use this to push a vampire into the server and blow up the vampire and the minion. Or the summoner. I think actually we can kill this guy with a box.
So be it.
which is just, again, hilarious. Oh yeah, I forgot they can do that. Well, we'll savage this person. What's worse, being attacked by a vampire or a normal guy? I think we're gonna savage this person. And we're gonna use one of our discards to simply push this vampire into something that'll kill it. And we've killed every enemy on the screen. So that's the end of our first turn. Okay, they sent like 3 guys for reinforcements. So the first thing we're going to do with the vampire is hack the data terminal.
Lose their vulnerability to the sun.
A lot of innocent civilians are going to pay the price, and we can't allow that.
Got some money. We have no quick
Sincere concern for the
things.
guiltless is inspiring.
We do have several slashy slashes.
Lack of empathy for them is disturbing.
It's all just minions is the thing. I'm not at a good angle for this. None of us are at a good angle for this. Unless we like slash this guy. And then push Tweedleman into Tweedlemanlier. And so now we've killed all of the enemies on the field. So I guess I'm gonna Deadly Ground in preparation for next turn. You're gonna be like, oh, he turned it down to easy. No, we're still on Heroic 1. This is like a difficulty, but I'm just really good at the video game, so it doesn't seem to matter. This is a chain, excuse me, chain 3.
As much as she'd like to pretend.
So we could chain 1, chain
doesn't hold the
2,
same sway as her grandfather.
and I wish we could chain 3, but it's not going to allow us to do that.
She has enough resources at her disposal to be a problem.
So we will chain these 2 at least.
You've left me no choice.
Oh, that guy is just, he's normal, he's not a minion, my bad.
No, truly, what did you expect, honestly?
Alright, well, let's go ahead and hack the last data terminal. And that's probably just going to end the mission right there. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Why are all the... He's not attacking you! Come on! He's Dr. Michael Morbius. He doesn't attack people. He's a hero.
Prototype. It's here. We must recover it.
One more batch. Secure it. Quickly now.
Alright. So we have to defeat Sen to complete the encounter. She turns people into... okay. It's the same type of thing that we've already done before. Oh, I turn everybody vulnerable again. That's pretty great.
You're surprisingly enthusiastic for someone marching towards their end.
Shockingly confident for someone who dares tread on the work of a superior intellect.
The superior intellect. I'm gonna mindbender the hooded person. Let's see what she does with her life. Alright, so she killed somebody. And then did 400 damage to that lady. Aren't you gonna make everybody attack her? She attacked you. I'm pretty sure that's how your ability works. Oh, Blade Storm is nice. We're gonna go into Bloodlust mode.
Now remember who started.
I think we're gonna make him bleed just for the 2 heroism.
Exactly what I
Because that's gonna let us Blade Storm. Blade Storm doesn't kill her? Are we kidding ourselves here? Almost killed her though. I mean, we'll be able to finish her off with like a move. This hits all 3 enemies, and that makes me happy. But this kills her. I like this. Okay, we're gonna do that.
Consider it done.
Alright, so she's down. Oh yeah, I got my collar.
Right, Hunter.
We'll do our balanced collar just to know what we're gonna get next turn.
That's one hell of a move.
Then we're gonna push. He's gonna turn into a vampire. There's no way he doesn't turn into a vampire here. I'm color me surprised he did not turn into a vampire. Oh, if I had one more heroism, I'd throw a box at her and kill her, and we would have a really good turn. Unfortunately, I'm out of heroism. Did he resist that? That's my boy, Dr. Michael Morbius in the house, resisting all the damage. Alright, she's recovered. Unfortunate.
This facility is quite impressive.
We can quick slash here. Doesn't reach her. I'm annoyed.
That's Hydra.
We'll go ahead and do this then. We get so many hero combos and no ways to generate heroism. Shadow Strike is good. 'Cause it kills.
Be my victim.
The Hunger is not a good card right here. So we're gonna do Relentless here. Because it gets her bleed.
Leave some for the rest of us.
That's fine. Because then we're gonna claw her.
I'll make quick work
So now she has 3 bleed. We got moves and heroism left. Nothing we can push there. Oh, he's not a minion, so he's not just gonna like die. That's kind of sucky for us. I'm gonna push him out of the way then. And then... that is not worth it. So let's just go ahead and get this minion away with a box. Alright, so she's up. It's fine. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, so that's gonna be like a disc egg sack now. That's... we almost got away with it. Wait, she's supposed to take like 100 bleed damage. Okay, yeah. Alright, cool. Let's Wrath. Because now we can do like 100 damage on her. 236 damage, my apologies. And then we'll finish her off with a Merciless. And that's the end of the mission. I leveled up at the end of the mission.
It's all coming back to me.
Whoa.
prototype sample?
Indeed. And now to destroy the sunlight serum. But it's not all here, is it?
Of course not. We manufactured so much. All transported off-site before you even arrived. This is the final batch. A reserve. I am a wolf in the night. The
You should
yapping
kill her.
of a mangy cur does not concern me.
Tell me where you brought the serum.
Watch that temper, little mutt. You don't want to lash out and bite the ones you love.
Tell me!
Where else, you pathetic counterfeit? I delivered it to the Lord of Vampires.
You don't know what you've done.
Oh, but I do. Dracula, my master, has enough sunlight serum to supply an army. And there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Damn. That sucks. Creed repellent. Cool. Got a ton of essences. Well, that's kind of sucky that now Dracula's got like some sunlight repellent or whatever. Why, like, why is she doing this? What is she getting out of it? Wait, why did we come back in our normal clothes? That was silly. Alright. We gotta talk to Michael Morbius, Doctor.
Hey, Hunter. I saw Morbius heading toward Hunter's Folly. He looked distressed. Can you make sure he's not about to lose control? If I go out there, it won't be to talk.
Michael Morbius. It's me. I'm here to talk to you. I care deeply about what's going on with you. Don't read too much into the fact that I ran to a treasure chest first. Or that I got distracted looking at this torch. I'm here to talk to you.
I'd like to be alone for a
Too
bit.
bad.
I came out here to be alone, Hunter.
Are you sure being alone is a good idea right now?
Blade sent you to check on me, didn't he? Probably didn't want to come himself because he thought we'd just end up fighting.
You know each other
Is
so
he
well.
wrong?
Of course not. And I can't promise we won't end up trading blows before the night is through either.
If you truly wish to challenge me, I will not back down.
I've seen you in battle. I'm probably better off going after Dracula alone.
Then focus your anger at him.
They stole my work, Hunter. They perverted it for their own designs. There is an army of vampires ready to cut loose on the world, and they're all immune to sunlight. I did that, not Dracula.
You could not have known that Dracula would get his hands on your sample.
No. But I should have foreseen that he'd want it. That he would come for it.
We will fix this. Together.
You're right. Wallowing in self-pity will accomplish nothing. We must prepare to act. Oh, and Hunter. I'm sorry. My behavior tonight was beyond the pale. I wish you had not seen me like this.
If you think you're bad, you should have seen what happened when Tony sat on the hood of Robbie's Hellride. There were tears.
Whose? Tony's or Robbie's?
The Hellrides.
Wow. I'm sorry I missed that. Well, I would love a few quiet moments to meditate on what we've said. Unless you need something else.
Enjoy the quiet.
I'll just be here, brooding. Checking in.
Okay, we're just gonna skip through all of this stuff. I'm sure that's very important, but, you know, what... Okay, what... There's no more to talk to you about. Alright, bye-bye-bye-bye. I gotta go do a hangout with somebody. No. Hello.
Anything else on your mind?
Nope. Hangout time. We've got Tony Stark, who's barely even at level 3. Wolverine, who's about to level up.
So full of drama.
Wait, is that it?
Feels like home.
The heck? Oh no, okay. Doctor Strange and Blade himself. I want to check their levels, so I gotta go track them down. Blade, who wants to talk?
How did it go with Morbius? Is he slipping?
Relax, Blade.
That man is a walking bomb. Maybe the fuse isn't lit, but I don't want to be caught holding him when he explodes.
I know Morbius is dangerous, but he is hurting and scared. He needs a place where he can feel at home.
It sounds like you're talking about a wounded animal. Just remember that Morbius isn't a stray cat you can befriend with a saucer of milk.
I'm surprised, Blade. You and Morbius are not that different. I thought you knew the darkness with which he wrestles. I thought you would empathize with him.
I do know that darkness. That's why I'm worried. Morbius can't kill the monster inside. He can only continue to build a cage around it. He didn't ask for this curse, and he wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Are you still talking about Morbius?
Just watch your back, Hunter.
Okay. So Blade's a quarter of the way. Strange is Strange. Does Strange want to talk? Oh, he did want to talk.
Hunter, I heard that you went to talk to Morbius. If it helps, I know of an infused herbal tea renowned for its calming effects.
I do not think that'll be necessary, Stephen.
I must admit Morbius is an anomaly. He's no longer human, but he isn't like other vampires. He struggles to find a place he belongs.
I guess I'll be mean.
We have given him a chance, but if he cannot fit in with the rest of the group, then he will have to find another home.
That is a fair point, but do not be too hasty. For me, Morbius has been a valuable ally in the past. I think he would be one for you as well.
It sounds like you care about Morbius.
I recognize something inside of him. Our ambitions are similar. We were both obsessed with our work, with our goals. That drive eventually led to his downfall, as did mine.
Yet you were both very different men.
But the need for spiritual recuperation affects us both. Do not be surprised that Morbius loses control. That is his crucible. He must overcome it to make peace with himself.
Cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna hang out with Wolverine.
Vampires can walk in sunlight now.
We're going to work out.
How's Ileana doing? She fitting in?
Why do you ask?
She had a hard time making friends at Xavier's school. Outside of class, she mostly stayed in her room. Doesn't seem that way here.
The Midnight Suns have been good for her. She has really come into her own.
Good. Thought as much. Always thought Xavier's wasn't the best place for her. Going from the Queen of Hell to the new kid in school wasn't easy.
Queen of Limbo.
Yeah, whatever. Smells like the devil's prostate. It's hell enough for me.
I think we're gonna give you a book on human anatomy. You like the activity,
I think you read
and you
my
like the
mind.
gift. Okay. Well, neat. So... I feel like I've flown through this episode. Let's just take a look at how long we've been going at this. Oh my gosh, it's only been like over an hour. That's like nothing. Normally I get closer to 2 hours. So let's do a petty
Feeling good
pet.
today, girl?
And I guess we're gonna do a whole nother day. So let's go ahead and hit the hay so we can get up bright and early, tackle the day, get on with it. Oh, Wolverine wants to talk. What a surprise to me that Wolverine wants to talk. Wonder what like prompted this.
Pretty sure I misheard you, Logan. It kind of sounded like you were asking for help.
I don't make a habit of it, but I figured I could reach out to someone I trust.
What could I possibly help you with?
I see Robbie wasting hours with this thing, and I can't figure it out. It's more complex than most advanced Shi'ar technology.
This device is meant for children to enjoy. It cannot be that complicated.
Right. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But this thing's trickier than one of Charles Xavier's danger room traps. I'm just gonna push this button and see what happens. Well, so much for that. So, what do you like to do for fun?
I used to do a lot of things for fun, but no more. I believe most of those activities were outlawed.
Okay, whoa. Now you gotta tell me more.
In time. I will say this world I have awoken in is a much kinder one than the one I left behind.
I heard the game on here has some crazy dancing mushrooms. It'd be fun to show you.
But the device does not seem to be cooperating. So, what are you going to do now?
There was a time when I would have popped a claw and spiked this thing into the garbage.
But not now.
You've got me thinking positive thoughts these days, Hunter. So, I'm gonna find Robbie or Peter. I'll pop a claw and make him show me how to turn it on.
Cool. So when he draws a card, he gets 119 health. It's pretty good. I have a feeling he might come up as a hero
Good girl, Charlie.
on storm missions. I don't know that for sure though, but it's just a hunch I have. Alright. Before we go on any mission, oh, is that a vase? You know the drill. We have to do our morning routine, if you will. So let's grab an orb and get to the orb forge.
Hello.
A symbiote bomb has been unlocked for us to use. It applies bind. And now we can do marked for death. Let's do a gamma coil analysis. We're gonna focus on Morbius.
What's up?
Sometimes. I even impress myself.
Echolocate. That's a good card. Savage Swipe. We'll take the 2 Morbius cards. Nothing more to be done here.
Always a pleasure.
Hello, Morbi. We're gonna move on to the yard. Any orbs? No orbs. Do some sparring with somebody who we want to be friends with. I guess Blade.
I'm ready when you are.
And I guess we're
I still say
good
we should have built a
there. I
firing
do
range
want
first.
to put that new Morbius card into our deck. Or take out 1 Charm to put in an Echolocate. Charm is good-ish. But it does require there to be what do I want to say here? It does require to be minions, and sometimes there are no minions. Maybe we're gonna upgrade that forceful thing.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Or what? Okay. I thought we had 2 of those. Was one of them already upgraded?
Peace.
Oh, Savage Swipe. Okay, yeah. So let's take out 1 Claw and put in 1 Savage Swipe. Alright, cool. That just looks weird. I guess we are done. Well, let's find out who needs help and who needs to talk to today. Looks like you need help.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Send him on a hero op. I have 4 days to complete it. We'll see.
Thanks, Hunter.
We'll see, Captain. I'll agree to it tentatively for now. Alright, who wants to talk? It is Magic. Who is right behind me, isn't she? That's not Magic. This is Magic.
You are here to ask me
Am
something?
I?
Your portals, how exactly do they work?
I wave my sword, it rips a hole through space-time, and you walk through it. What else do you want to know?
I sense sarcasm.
I sense you're not going to drop this.
Perceptive.
I like people who don't take no for an answer, so I'll give you the short version. I use my sword to create circles of light called stepping discs.
And these discs are the portals we use to teleport?
Basically. They also double as a party trick for birthdays.
You are joking.
What gave it away?
Okay. So let's check out the map. I do believe our next Morbius mission will be locked. Because we need to do a general mission. Well, that's interesting. Defeat vampires. Comes with an intel cache. It says reminder our hero op is available to start at Central, but I'm pretty sure we're not able to do that.
Hello, Hunter. We're ready to make a move. Sending your friends out to fight isn't the
See?
easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up
Oh,
for. Thanks, Hunter.
okay. I don't understand. So, oh, but we do need an intel cache for Cappy Miracle. So defeating vampires with Morbius is good. We can... I don't need keys. We could change the leader if we wanted to. We're not going to. We're going to do a Morbius mission. We need to start staking... Staking? Well, we do need to stake. We need to start taking Storm on stuff, so we're going to take Storm on this mission. We're We're gonna take ourselves. We're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna defeat some vampires. Everybody's gonna have a good time. Good. Defeat all enemies to complete the encounter. Sure thing. Got some hemo discs, that's not what they're called. Got some blood sacks.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
And some vampires. This is our first mission like this that we've done.
The advantage is mine.
I'm gonna. Alright, so that counted as a card play. Let me see. We're gonna start out by Deadly Grounding for heroism, a card, and some interactive environmental things. I think then. Oh. I wish my sword counted as a conduit, but unfortunately it does not. Alright, so we're gonna redraw Overload to give her a strengthened. Oh. We're gonna quick claw a vamp to death. Morbo levels up. This does 500 and something damage. So I think we're just going to kill a Heliosac. There goes one whole sack.
They weren't ready for us.
I think I'm gonna merciless this guy for our last card play. Because that sets up.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are.
Okay, yeah, I do understand. They're vampires. A living. But I set up a kill with Morbo to push that guy into that guy.
Maybe now you will
And with
find
our
peace.
final bit of heroism, we blow up this sword.
I've been waiting.
Now we're not out of the clear. There's still quite a number of bad guys on the field. So much so that I'm going to use my get a new shove thing to kill two of them at once. But we're not out of the woods yet. That was a good opening turn. But, yikes, we still got quite a number of bad guys on the field. Storm's taking a beating. Two of her cards now are marked. Oh, wow. So is Morbo. Alright, well that was okay.
Everything appears
So
to be
let's...
going according to plan.
look at what we got. We got that new echolocate card, which is cool. I want to do Blade Storm, but like nobody's really close enough. Let's entice this minion to attack a random enemy. Maybe he kills another minion. I like it.
It was your mistake in coming.
And now we actually, I think we set up a kill with Hunter. So there's one enemy left on the field. I think she can take him out on her own. But this would be a good chance. Alright, let's Bloodlust for free. Because then we can echolocate. We scream at him so loud, he starts bleeding. Kinda crazy, huh?
You should have been more careful.
Applying the bleeding status to an elite vampire will also immediately convert the mark status as well, making it a especially effective target. I did not know that. That changes the ball game. But anyway, that was the mission.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Pretty good mission. If that's not 4 stars, it doesn't exist in the game. I guess it doesn't exist in the video game. We return. And our battle closed for some reason. I mean, I don't know. There's that one time where we came back in our city and that was weird. Pet the puppy. Oh, nobody wants to do anything tonight?
Sup, Ancient One?
Okay.
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
Well then I guess let's go to... Oop, orb. I guess let's go to bed then.
Hey, look who's awake.
We can do more things in the morning. I don't actually ever go to sleep. I just sit down on my bed, it fades to black, we do a loading screen, and then the next morning I'm standing up from sitting on the bed. So he could just sit there for like 8 hours. Yeah, see? He just stands up. I don't think he actually goes to sleep. Alright. Pet the dog.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Gotta help a hero for Dr. Banner here. I cannot seem to get the technique down on this move. Do you have any pointers? Work on your fundamentals, then mastery will come. Yeah, we'll just give him more stats.
Hello, Hunter.
There's no reason to not. Alright. We'll go to the forge. We got some gamma coils. Oh, the dread mark is available. It adds 1 marked to all reinforcements for 2 turns. My new favorite. My new favorite card in the game.
Hey, Hunter.
Alright, we're gonna focus on Morbius and Storm cards. Actually, Morbius, I kind of feel like is in a good point. A good place, so maybe just Storm cards. Goddess's Blessing. Draw 1 card, activate next turn on all cards in your hand. Very good. Cornered, gain 1 counter and 1 resist. Probably okay. Holy pork. Okay. Goddess's Blessing is like a must. That is a must-have in your deck. And I guess Cornered because it's new. So, what we're going to do for Aurora's deck is we're going to take out one of those conduit smashing cards, Overload, and we're going to put in Goddess's Blessing. Alright, cool. Gives you a little more control over when those next turn effects can kick in. And all those next turn effects kind of just make the cards a whole card instead of like a half card. So that, you know, being able to have control over that seems pretty huge. I don't think we can afford sparring, to be honest. 41 credits, we have 33 credits. You know what time it is? What time it's for? Do you know what for time it is? Alright. Do you know what time it is? It's time to go find some legendary chests and open them with our keys that we have in hopes that they give us money. We got 55 credits, so we got enough money to do training. We got a Phoenix Flame, which is not a good card. And we got, that's a new card. That's cool. Alright, well the point is we got enough money to do training, and that's all I really wanted, so we'll just go back to the Abbey and do some training. Also, there was gold here. So yeah. Oh, whoops. Training, my good sir. Plus 10 strength for knockback distance. Out of these people available to us, I most want to befriend... Aurora? Or Wanda Maximoff? Let's do Aurora. Because we're going to be using her pretty soon, and she's got some knockback effects that could do more knockback. As long as we're not using the conduit smashing card, we might as well upgrade the one that we are using.
This will do.
It's still quite not a good card, but if it's upgraded, it's slightly better.
Just like you wanted.
Okay, so he gets an upgraded card. We get to crack some intel to get 2 more hero ops, and hopefully we can send Kathy on one of them. It looks like we can send them on both of these, actually.
I mean, I want to.
So let's do a hero op.
This is definitely the coziest war room I've ever been in.
This one, select a hero. It'll be Cappy. Start it. Looks like the other one is for Robbie Reyes, and then we can just start it.
No problem.
Alright, cool. Cappy and Sparky. Add it again. He wants to talk, actually.
Let's touch base.
Oh no, complete request. I can complete it even. Okay, cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Alright, so he levels up, and our friendship levels up as well. I like it. That was cool. Alright, who wants to talk to me today? Looks like it's Wolverine. And he's out in the yard. Was he out in the yard? Yes.
We've talked about my claws, but do you know how they work?
I've seen them come out of your hands. They are shiny.
They are.
The shiny is called adamantium.
I've never heard of it before.
It's essentially a substance used to make people into weapons.
All power comes with a cost.
Yeah, like most things. I was born with the claws, but they were just bone. Fast forward a few years and I meet a doctor who sees something in me.
He was not a good doctor.
He's the one who coated my skeleton in adamantium. Hurt like hell. I wouldn't wish that pain on anyone. Safe to say this doctor isn't around anymore. Don't get me wrong. The claws are a part of me. Never hated him.
Okay. Thanks for telling me. And let's just be wild. It's a Saturday night. Pulling the curtain back a little bit. We're gonna go long. I'm gonna do the last Morbius mission right now. In fact, actually. So New York City, Morbior. Why? There's like a red dot on it. It's weird. Oh, cool. We get money. That's great. Is it really just Blade and Morbius? Can I not join? I want to join.
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn?
I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm?
Okay, so we do get to choose one more hero, so I will be choosing myself. And we're okay. Let's play with these cards now. Dreadmark I think is amazing, and I think it needs to be carried with me. Also, Overdrive Serum should be going with me on every single one of these missions. Where'd it go? I saws it, and now I don't sees it no more. Where'd it go? Oh, is Overdrive Serum? It's legendary, and I like Channeling Hex. Okay, that's okay. That's quite all right. Let's just do the one where we get a quick card, and I think that'll be fun. You can only take one legendary card with you on a mission. Item, that is, legendary item card. Grab a screenshot of these guys. Oh yeah, I forgot it makes you walk. So we're gonna see the sun-resistant vampires then, I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
Alright, so what is it? Stop the feeding frenzy. Okay, so this is one where we have to not let any of the civilians get killed. We have to kill these guys before they attack civilians.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
So I think this is fine. I don't think the civilian gets hurt by the explosion. Alright, cool.
Too weak for this fight.
So that's one vampire who is feeding down. Let us use the over channel hex on myself. Channeling hex. I don't know what I called it just now. So we can do 300 damage on this buddy. Because that halves it. So we got 8 turns to take care of this buddy. I think with Blade, we will push that vampire into that vampire. Doesn't use a card play, which is important. Shadow Strike is a chain 3. That could be helpful if I didn't just kill 2 things. I think we're gonna just quick claw. Let's redraw Savage. It's not really helpful here. That's just normal claw. But we could... Let's get rid of Shadow Strike as well. Okay, Wrath is free, so we're gonna do it. It's gonna give me something back. My slash is back. Okay, that's forceful knockback. So... Dang, these civilians are kind of in the way. Well... So that does a bunch of damage to him.
This is a serious predicament for you.
And then we can quick strike kill him. There's gonna be some new vampires on the field pretty soon. How soon is pretty soon? And 2 more cards. So possibly this turn. We do have this to maybe take care of them. Let's quick claw this guy because he's in between 2 civilians and that's really annoying.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
And now we've got... We'll just do a claw here.
I'll make quick work.
It's gonna give birth to some vamp babies. And they are gonna have feeding frenzy. We've destroyed the hive. This does not hit any of them. However, we do have things like this pole. And this rock. So we could just get rid of this guy with a rock. And we can get rid of... I honestly thought this pole would be able to hit this vamp, but that's not true. So we're gonna use our 1 discard for this encounter to push this guy, the last feeding frenzy vampire into the feeding cart. So now all that is left are normal non-feeding vampires. And they're all minions too, which is kind of silly. Because we're gonna use, like, we're gonna push this thing into this guy and kill him. And like that could have done more damage to something else, but like what are you gonna do? And I think that's our opening turn. Looks like there are 2 vamps left. They're both going to attack Blade. So we're gonna be avoiding Blade's cards for the next turn. There are reinforcements. Do they come in the form of feeding vampires? No. Okay. So we no longer have to worry about playing cards to activate things on the field, so we're just going to go ahead and start quick clawing things.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
We can bloodlust now, I suppose. I'm gonna mindbender this guy and he's gonna take care of 2 vamps for us. That's pretty great for us. And then honestly, I think Blade has a good kill here. And then that's the first part of this mission. We have stopped the feeding frenzy. We've protected all the civilians. They should be handing over their wallets right about now, but there won't be. Alright, so now we're gonna get to a serum the vampire. That's fast acting. That thing doesn't have eyes. How is it? Oh, I guess echolocation? How is it seeing? Oh, good, it's Dracula. I was just thinking we needed to see Dracula again today.
They do not fear the sun.
I'll give them something to fear.
No,
I will.
Allow me.
Oh. And me. Defeat Dracula to complete the mission. Be careful when attacking Dracula with bleeding heroes. Okay. So we can't be bleeding because that would hurt us.
Over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
So...
Centuries. The better part of a millennium.
let's go ahead and do make 'em bleed.
And thanks to your unlikely ally, Dr. Morbius, I will...
Does steak
bask in the
automatically
dawn of
kill?
eternity.
It does not.
I cannot allow that.
So let's go ahead and we'll maybe save steak. We're going to relentless an elite vampire and make them bleed because it gives them mark.
I cannot possibly match your strength.
And what that does is allow us to use a card like a Blade Storm. As long as that guy dies. Alright, so this will get rid of 3. This gets rid of 3. And it should give us a card play back because we marked the elite vampire. Yes, okay, cool. This will give us more options.
Least I can do. That's a neat trick.
Yikes, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and Bloodlust, just for the protection. And then the hunger's not good right here, nobody's bleeding. Quick Slash is okay, because it at least allows us to get rid of another minion, of which there's only one on the field. I don't want to use up the conduit, so we're just going to Quick Slash this guy into nothing.
Your mother abandoned.
Get a card play refund to allow us to maybe echolocate Dracula? Gives him a weak and a marked and applies 1 bleed. I think that's pretty good.
Never seen that before.
And we can push him. Well, we're gonna push him into a rock.
I'll remember your face.
Dude, remember it. I don't care. I've killed most of your vampire friends. Just you and me. Oh, bleed is bad.
You should not have come here.
Unbroken.
Okay, so reinforcements are coming.
I thought you were supposed to be powerful.
We kinda are. Really depends on who you ask.
My children will finally know true freedom.
So...
to rule the day just as easily as we rule the night.
You rule the night.
I think Blade is going to rush over and heal Morbius of bleed.
That is all about to
Then I think we're
change,
going
just as it
to
began.
discard
Your legacy
a
ends
hero
with the
combo,
rising sun.
and Blade will run over and heal Hunter. Did all that without any card plays. We will Deadly Ground for some extra options. I will level up.
I feel more like myself every day.
I'm gonna stake this guy. He's almost dead. He's gonna get an attack here, which is unfortunate.
Give the mother my regards in hell.
And then he's going to immediately die. I think we'll charm this random vampire to attack somebody randomly. That's fine. Morb levels up. And now we can bring down this pole.
Now remember who started this. That's really the best you can do.
It's funny. Alright, so not the best turn, if I'm being honest. But what are you gonna do?
Let this be your lesson.
Oh god, everything's gonna level up now.
Are you prepared for the afterlife?
Keep trying. Maybe you get lucky.
Okay. Everything's got bleed on it.
I think I've come full circle. My salvation and my curse all began with you.
With
A common
me?
refrain from vampires who haven't yet accepted their profound gift.
Not everyone wants to feed on the innocent.
Oh god, this is not a good time.
I understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
I think I'm gonna dark heal here.
For a friend in need.
Appreciate it.
So we can hero combo him down. Get rid of one of his health bars. He resisted the damage there, that was interesting. There are so many vampires on the field. Switch to Blade. I think he's got a good double kill there. I'm not trying to kill everything. I'm just trying to sort of like mitigate damage. We got redraws, so I'm going to redraw cards without bleed on them. Okay, well, I attempted to. There's only one minion left on the field, unfortunately, so they're gonna have to die so we can get another attack out this turn.
Feel my call.
I'm gonna Merciless. Like, none of them die. But let's go ahead and Merciless this guy.
That's one hell of a move.
Oh, I forgot he had Frenzy. And then the hope is that Blade can come in. I guess that's the wrong angle. Okay, so nobody has a good angle on pushing this guy with a rock. I already used my discard. Guess we'll just throw a rock. Like, everything's over here and no enemies are over here. It's really annoying. I guess we'll throw a rock.
Come get it.
And that's probably all we can do. I guess we could make this explode and just get more damage on him.
Don't blink.
Okay. So, all the vamps attack. Put bleed on 2 cards in every deck. More reinforcements come. Okay, finally there's stuff over there. Dracula's back up now. All the cards we're going to draw are going to have bleed on them. There's like no way around that.
Take a good look at the sun while you still can.
Let's make them bleed.
Blood running through your veins that gives you such spirit.
Take a lesson, Morbius. This is how you piss me off.
Gonna quick draw. Actually, hold on. I can push you into an explosive and kill a bunch of things. That was funny. So now we can quick straw this guy.
You asked for it.
Just mitigating some of the enemies on the field.
You kissed the mother with that mouth?
I forget about this guy every time. How is he still alive?
You must not realize what you've done.
Alright, but now we can Blade Storm. I do understand that it causes us to take bleed, or create a bleed. But it's also going to kill three vamps and put damage on Dracula.
I will make this quick.
So let's get some cards.
You can thank me later.
I think you got him.
We can redraw some cards with bleed on them. This is a quick card, so we'll quickly take out a minion.
Now that was something.
We can then echolocate Dracula.
So be it.
At the end of our turn.
Some for the rest of us.
Why did I gain bleed? I don't. Oh, it was probably on the card. I don't know why I questioned that. So let's give me some block. Give Morbius some block to negate some damage that's coming his way. 2 enemies on the field. Alright. Yikes. Alright, we're gonna use our cure for sure, and then our dark. Our dark cure.
Fear is temporary. I am forever.
So we're gonna gain a bleed, but we're gonna get rid of 2 bleed, so I guess it's positive.
Grip of death is the only thing they'll find here.
Oh, I was resilient, didn't gain the bleed.
Oh, my heavens.
And then we're gonna cure Morbius's bleed. Okay, think we put bleed on Dracula.
I've been waiting.
The game is frozen. There we go.
Is this what you had hoped
He's got
for?
3 bleed on him now. And then we can do a bunch of damage to him.
I think you got him.
Alright, we got... Can we pull this pole down on Dracula and just end it? It looks like we can. Let's switch to Hunter to do so we don't end up killing Hunter by accident. We're gonna kill Dracula with a light pole. Boom. Alright. I will say, that was a little more difficult than the other missions have been.
Lost children, you disappoint us, betray us, shed the blood of your own. No one hurts you more than family. Join us in the light. We won't ask again.
You won't. But not for the reason you think.
Uh-oh. The serum's not working.
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
Wow.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Alright, we got him on the run.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
So that's the end of Morbius's missions, I'm guessing? Yeah. Just got the achievement for completing all Morbius missions. 3 stars! I'm actually kind of surprised. I didn't expect, because I don't know, it was kind of sloppy. A little sloppy. But hey, if they want to reward sloppiness, who am I to stop them? So we can close out. Hey, I got a dark balance change. Maybe from using dark cards? We're below 50 and I haven't gotten a notice about approaching full dark, so I don't know what that means.
I never doubted this out.
Okay, let's talk to... We're gonna finish out this night, so let's talk to Mr. Morbius.
Congratulations, Hunter. Dracula's vampires suffered a major loss today.
You deserve the credit, Doctor. You did good work today.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. The vampires have been cast back into the night, where they belong. I don't think I can properly express my relief. Hunter, if you had not been there to lean on throughout all this, I do not know how I would have survived.
This is a small victory and worth celebrating, but a greater threat still looms over us.
Of course. I may be getting too far ahead of myself. Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed to the Midnight Sun's greater mission. You all helped me in my time of need. It is only fair that I return the favor.
Your support is much appreciated.
Marvelous. But before we move on, we must make one final decision regarding the sunlight serum.
We?
Oh, yes. I value your guidance. My prototype sample is no more, but I still possess my research notes. I could continue my experiments in the hopes of curing myself and maybe others, unless the risk of it falling into the wrong hands seems too great.
If a cure is possible, you should continue to look for it. If someone tries to exploit your research again, we will be here to stop them.
I was hoping you would feel that way. I can't wait to get back to work. After this business with Lilith is settled, of course. Thank you for your help, Hunter.
Cool. So he's gonna level up anyway, so I'm not gonna bother hanging out with him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way?
Of course, somebody else wants to talk.
It seems we can finally put this ordeal with Morbius's serum behind us.
Thankfully, we have more important things to focus on now.
Hunter, thank you for not being overly harsh with Morbius.
I only did what seemed to be right at the time.
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but you have more years than most of us put together. Maybe that's what makes you so discerning.
And still no wrinkles.
Indeed. I am just glad that Morbius found some peace of mind. I am familiar with that journey. It's not easy. Be proud of your part in that, Hunter.
Cool. Alright. Oh, an orb.
So vampires aren't immune to the sun anymore? Make up your minds, people.
Tony Hawk. Deadpool. Blade. Kinda wanna hang out with Blade in hopes of getting him all the way to the top. Oh, I forgot Captain Marvel will now have to weigh in because we did a mission.
Can't believe I'm saying this aloud, but I think I figured out Dracula's master plan.
Go on.
There is a Lilith connection, but it's not direct. Dracula is acting like he knows the world is coming to an end. Didn't expect him to be an apocalypse prepper, but here we are. Think of every play he's backed so far. Some of his plans overlap, right?
I had noticed that.
That's because he's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. It doesn't matter what plans fail. As long as one succeeds, he wins. The good news is, we're foiling his plans faster than he's setting them in motion. If we keep nipping these buds, he'll have nothing left. Let's debrief on the latest. Looks like Dracula's plan went up in smoke. See what I did there?
I do. Is the sunlight serum truly gone?
Dracula still has a supply, but it's barely effective, as you experienced. For a master plan, this one was a real dud.
Dr. Morbius may have a different opinion.
Hey, if he deems it a bigger threat than I think it is, I'm happy to run it down. But for now, Central is tracking all mention of the sunlight serum or anything like it. Unless it finds something, I think we're done here. Anything else on your mind?
Thanks, Carol.
See ya. Catch you later.
Okay. So let's hang out with Blade. Oh, hi, Charlie.
Feeling good today, girl?
I don't think we've
Oh, he
seen
wants
the
to
last
talk.
of Dra-
You were right, Blade. Morbius proved very useful today.
You know, even I'm impressed that he stared down Dracula.
So, did the two of you bury the hatchet?
We're not exactly friends, but I appreciate his experience in the field.
Sounds like someone is developing a grudging respect for the living vampire.
Okay, sure. Just don't tell him I said that.
You know, grudging respect is the first step to real friendship.
It's time to drop this, Hunter.
Okay. We're gonna hang out, let's have a drink.
I never used to trust anyone unless they had a rough childhood.
Really?
Don't act so surprised. I'm capable of trusting people.
I meant, why did you feel that way?
Oh, I used to think people with easy childhoods were soft, that they blow over as soon as anything went wrong. I didn't hate them, but I barely saw them as
Jesus Christ.
People can fracture under pressure. Better to know that early so you do not crumble later in life.
A fractured bone doesn't heal any stronger. Sometimes it never fully heals. Truth is, I never had it easy and was jealous of those who did. Took me a while to figure that out. How about you? Not counting Ileana, your childhood was the roughest of the Midnight Suns. Do you find it harder to trust?
Maybe 3 centuries ago, but that is no longer how I see it.
You think dying put what matters into perspective?
Could be. Or maybe Nico's role in my resurrection gave me a bit of her optimism.
You're lucky if it did. She has enough to keep us going, but not so much to be annoying. I respect that.
Alright, let's give him Colonel Rhodes's book. He loved the activity, he liked the gift.
That much fun.
Cool. And I got more critical chance. Neat. And now he's gone forever. Cool. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Don't stand out of my bedroom while I sleep, sir.
My failure of science has worked to our
But that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Marvel's Midnight Suns. We'll pick this up and start doing Storm's missions on the next episode. But for now, this has been Marvel's Midnight Suns. I've been your host, Barrington Fire. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to watch. It means a great deal to me. Otherwise, I would just be playing this game and talking to a room by myself, which would have me committed by several of my loved ones. So thank you for watching. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.